All right, in this video today, I'm going to go ahead and cover for you, it's actually one of the most popular videos shorts that I have is the CompTIA A plus certification enough to go ahead and get a cybersecurity job in 2025? And my answer to that question is actually yes and no, in the sense that, like, when you take a look at the number of certifications that are out there right now, but hang on. When you take a look at the number of certifications that are out there right now, A plus is really the entry level one where you can get into the business at the 50 to 70K level. But there are more people that are coming into the job with the network plus, and sometimes even people that are going directly straight for the security plus, and also people coming out from our program with a certified ethical hacker. So let's just go ahead and break down for you. At the end of the day, you're asking me this question is because, like, the major blockers is, how are you going to go ahead and get these skills so you can get the certification in the shortest amount of time? And then the second question that you really want to know the answer to is probably, how do you get the job in the shortest amount of time? Well, the certification itself, if you haven't watched my previous video, which is how to pass the CompTIA A plus certification in 30 days, people need a better learning model to go ahead and actually get this certification in a shorter amount of time. The first thing that we do, because you have to go ahead and think this, you're trying to get your A plus certification right now, but there are people that already have their A plus. So what's stopping them from getting their security plus? What's stopping these people with the security plus from getting a certified ethical hacker so they can make 80 to 120 grand? And what's stopping these people from getting a certified, a CCSP to making 120, $150,000? Let me go ahead and tell you why. The big mistake that most people make when they're studying for a standardized test is they go out there and they get access to the standardized test. This is the A plus, by the way. And then they take a look at, like, holy moly, I got 9 modules worth of crap that I have to go out there and cram. How am I going to go ahead and do this? And then they schedule the exam date and they become absolutely unprepared. For us, the first thing that we do in any one of our certification programs is this: learn the vocab, okay? And get all of the vocab, which we already have a vocab list of right here. Let's get all these vocab onto an Airtable, a spreadsheet for you so you can review it. But more importantly, let's make it usable. Let's go ahead and actually get you this onto this flashcard app. If you reach out to me right now, I will go ahead and just schedule a call. I'm going to give you this shit for free. I'm going to give you this flashcard app for free. But this, let's just say this is the A plus, but I have it for also, like, network plus, security plus, certified ethical hacker. I give it to you all for free. Okay. The thing is, like, you actually need to make it usable. Most people, they take a look at this glossary list and they're just like, holy moly, like, how am I going to remember flashcards? It's simple. You have an iPhone. Between breaks, Uber rides, train rides, you can just go ahead and study this thing very easily. Okay, boom. You know the answer to that question. You're a rock star. If you spend about 30 minutes a day studying the vocab, within 5 to 7 days tops, you'll know all the vocab words. So for us, we basically have the vocab list right here. Okay. Why is this thing not opening? We basically have the vocab list right here. You can take the A plus, network plus, security plus, like certificate authority, right? What is that? Boom. Okay. How well did you know this? Maybe 4 out of 5. Great. CIA triad. Okay. Okay. So you get the point. More importantly, there's also a timer at the very bottom of this right here where it says this round, and then you can go out there and basically see it. But the first things first is learning the vocab. The second thing that you want to go ahead and do is you want to grab all of our practice exams, which we also have right here. I'll give you all this for free. Okay. And you have all the practice exams. I have this for A plus, network plus, security plus, certified ethical hacker. I give you all that stuff for free. And you basically have the answer explanation right here. And then you basically have the correct answer right here. And you have the multiple choice. The thing that takes up a lot of people's time is that they don't understand that regardless of what certification that you're taking, okay, regardless of what certification that you're taking, like, there is an expectation here of, like, how much time you get and how many questions you have access to, and how many questions you need to go ahead and complete during that time. And honestly speaking, test taking is a skill, Take it from an Asian guy. Test taking is a skill. Okay? So like the reality is like people spend way too much time on them. We give you all the answers to all the questions, and most importantly, we let you know what you should be focusing your time on. You see here, the majority of the A plus certification is going to be on hardware and network troubleshooting. That's 29%. What are the other big ones? Hardware. The third biggest category is network. So this right here, this is 74%. So if you knew about 45% of the curriculum, you would get a 74% as a passing on this exam. Not to mention all the other stuff, but this is all interrelated. So that's where you should be spending the majority of your time focusing on, right? Again, let's think about it this way. There's all these other people that have some certifications already. Why do they procrastinate on getting the next certification? Is because they don't have a good study methodology. So once you basically have that, the other thing that you need to do is, again, you need to time yourself. That's why we have the app for you guys. There are so many people, and I still can't believe that it's still happening even in 2025. They go, because here's what most other schools do. Okay? They give you this, you go through this, and you don't know how these questions are going to go ahead and pop up on the exam. So you're just looking at this like, okay, and this thing look at this. This looks freaking medieval, right? It is medieval. This is Windows 95 for the people that grew up in that era. This is Windows 1995. Not to bash CompTIA, it's a bunch of old people running this institution, right? This font to this layout is 1995, So you need to know how the questions basically show up, and you need to know that it's freaking timed. So people that are coming out of our program, they're getting these insane pay bumps. You want to know why? I'll tell you why. Because for us, they're getting 3 or 4 certifications done a year. You see, there's people that's already been in the game, and they're still procrastinating on whether or not, to get their next certification. And those are the people at their level in the game, they've already done the job. They don't even need a piece of paper to do the job effectively, but they need that certification to get that pay bump. And the reason why they procrastinate on it is because they don't have a very time efficient study model, which is allowing them to go ahead and pass their certifications faster. So for us, and I've largely taken this methodology from my buddy who was in this game, and he's currently right now clearing about $400,000 a year. $400,000 a year, working in cybersecurity. Great role, great company, and it was because his boss made him get all these different certifications. The thing that you need to know is test taking is a 100% skill. If you don't have these resources, you go out there and you just get left out. So when people are like, "Oh my gosh, is A plus is CompTIA A plus enough?" Here's just what I need to tell people. Of course, it's not enough. I mean, it still can be if you also apply very aggressively. But as more people are getting these certifications, it becomes less relevant. But it's not like you can't completely bypass it. So if you had a better learning methodology and you also had more accountability, for our team, we're keeping everybody accountable. Basically, every 24 hours, we have a check-in, like where are you at? So our people are averaging anywhere between, I would say, 10 to 15 interviews a week. No reason why you can't come into the program, basically just do the same thing. If you want access to basically all of these free resources right here, and then also the flashcards, I'm more than happy to just go ahead and just give it to you, because we're at a time right now where we just need a lot. There's 650,000 cybersecurity openings right now without enough people to go ahead and fill them. And the other thing that I also want to say is, like, it takes time to get good on the job. Part of your job is not just to respond to a threat that has already occurred, but is to also predict, anticipate threats before they even become a problem. So, schedule a call. I'll give you all these different resources. Would love to go ahead and chat with you. We do have payment and financing plans if you want to go ahead and take the program. If not, honestly speaking, we wish you the best of luck out there. But with that said, my name is Rich with Elevate. Please don't forget to subscribe. I'm coming out with more resources for like the other certifications as well. But the 4 ones that you should be going for is A plus, Network plus, Security plus, also Certified Ethical Hacker. Schedule a call. Looking forward to speaking with you very, very soon.